think I'm tripping right now, bro. Somebody stole my car.
That's me. If you're wondering how I got in that situation, I'm about to tell you. So it was just any regular day, right? I was actually having a phenomenal day. I remember I was so excited that I was having such a great productive day. And let me tell you, something like this can only happen on one of those days. If I was already having a bad day and this happened, I don't know what would have happened. I probably would have started tweaking. Anywho, I arrived to the gym. Everything I needed to get done that day was already done. I'm excited to just get my workout in and finish my day. I got there at about 4:45. And now the gym that I went to, there's a main parking lot and there's also a parking garage. The parking garage has 3 levels and there's also a ramp on the 3rd level that goes even higher for extra parking. I never park anywhere besides the very top ramp on the top of the parking garage. So whoever did this watched me go all the way up to the top. And I'm also led to believe that this was a little bit premeditated because I was going to the gym at around the same time every day, and they used up pretty much the entire time that I was in the gym to get this car. The only thing I know about this is that it was multiple people and that it took about 45 minutes for them to steal it. It took them 2 separate attempts. So these were definitely amateurs, but all of that led up to this moment.
All right, so I think I'm tripping right now, bro. Somebody stole my car. I gotta be tweaking. Bro, I swear I'm tripping right now. There's absolutely no way that I just went to the gym and my car is gone.
It's very unfortunate. This was my dream car since I was 15 years old. Actually, I think 14 years old. So yeah, it's very unfortunate. I put a lot of money and effort into this car. I got it wrapped matte black. I blacked out the tail lights, the windows. I got a custom dashboard, a custom steering wheel, and I had so much more plans for it, but it's okay. God has plans. Everything happens for a reason, and I believe if I did continue to have this car, something bad would have happened down the line, such as I lose control of the car, somebody robs me at gunpoint for the car, somebody shoots me for the car. You never know, and I'm very thankful that it was stolen in the most peaceful way possible. I was not there for any of it. Somebody did ask though, actually quite a few people, why was I recording? You guys gotta understand, I'm a content creator. I post every day on my Snapchat my life. So my immediate reaction was, okay, the car's gone. I might as well just record this for extra content. It wasn't for clout or anything. I just wanted to record it. That was my natural instinct as a content creator. Anywho, after that, I went back to the front desk. They told me to call the police. They put me on a non-emergency line for 20 minutes. The ladies at the front desk were very, very helpful. So as I'm filling out the report with the gym, the police finally answer. They were a little late because I had already called the Uber. By the way, this was the most rambunctious Uber ride ever. I'm feeling a little luxurious. I'm gonna get the Uber luxury, whatever it's called. So a black Tahoe came and picked me up, right? This guy is a driver for some of the most famous people. I live in Las Vegas, right? So he drives these famous freaking people around. He showed me a picture of himself with Joe Rogan, Sean Strickland, and so many other fighters. Who is this guy? Oh, Mike Tyson too. He's a driver for Mike Tyson. I couldn't believe it. It was so outrageous, but it definitely lightened up my day a little bit. Anyways, as I mentioned, it was a little bit late that the police finally responded. So at this point, I'm already home. I get a call from the police. Going on, Reed? Heard your car got stolen. Sorry about that. Just kidding. They didn't say this. I wasn't that far from the gym, and they're acting like it's the biggest distance ever and how it would be a big hassle for somebody to come out to my house. That was the behavior that was happening on the phone call. Anywho, the officer ends up coming out to my house because nobody else was available, and he was very nice once he got to my house. And I was definitely a little bit nervous about what my neighbors thought about this whole situation because I'm just this tall tattooed guy. I only drive blacked out cars. So it's not a good look that the police are just coming over to my house already. I just moved in. Low key though, a little bit of aura points there. Mysterious, a little bit. Anywho, the police come over. Rebel, you guys know my cat Rebel. He is just trying to get the attention of this police officer so badly. He's jumping on the counter, walking all over the police report while the cop is trying to write. Thankfully, this guy is also a cat owner. I was already nervous having a cop over, so Rebel did not help, but the police officer did. The cop left. I never heard back from the police again. Nothing. They still have not found the car to this day. This was a couple weeks ago now, and that's fine. It's cool. I just definitely expected a little bit more communication. Nothing at all. I do understand though, there's a lot bigger issues than my stolen Hellcat, you know. I called Dodge to try and track it, and they did everything they could. What they did basically was send out a signal every single minute to the car to see if they could get a signal from it, but they can only get a signal if the car is actually on. The car never turned on apparently. That leads me to believe that the vehicle is completely stripped of everything. I'm sure that they took out the engine, the seats, the steering wheel, the dashboard. This thing is probably in a junkyard by now. And that leads to now, did I get the car back? Nope, but I'm not mad because I also got a call yesterday from insurance and they were quite generous with the payout for my complete total loss. So how did this happen? How did these people actually get into the car and steal it right from the parking lot while I was in the gym working out? It's actually really easy. They literally make songs about stealing Hellcats at this point. It's ridiculous. But Dodge has terrible issues with key fobs being duplicated and people can just get right into your car just like that. So I'm assuming they were able to get a key fob signal and just turn it on and drive away. But there's a few methods that could have happened. Firstly, the key fob method, which I just said. Also, next to the gear shifter, where you put it into drive, there's a little slot where you can pick it up and literally just pull this thing and then the car's in neutral and it just rolls. So if you guys don't know what a car or any vehicle being in neutral means, it just will roll. No resistance, no nothing, it just rolls. And something that often happens is thieves will put it in neutral and push it with another car while someone is in the stolen car steering it. So that's method number 2. Method number 3 involves method number 2, putting it in neutral and towing it. Also, the only reason I know about method number 2 is because a long time ago in 2020 when I first had a 2019 Charger Scat Pack, a rat chewed through my serpentine belt and I had to pull over on the side of the road because my car broke down. And the tow truck driver shows me how they are able to put it in neutral. And I'm like, are you serious? It's that easy to just get my car rolling? There may be more methods than that I don't even know about. Who did it? I have no clue. I have no clue who did it, and the gym was not very helpful at identifying the people that did it. And that's that, honestly. Were they caught? No, they were not caught. They're still out there, probably taking somebody else's car. Unfortunately, it's just the way life goes. There's a lot of evil in this world. We just got to do our best to stay away from that. What would I have done to prevent this? First of all, a kill switch. When you have a kill switch, if it's off, the car cannot turn on, even if you press the button. Even if you got a duplicated key, it cannot turn on. You would just have to put it in an area where a thief would not know where your kill switch is. Number 2, I would get a steering wheel lock. You guys know those big yellow things that go on the steering wheel. You gotta unlock it and then take it off to start driving. I would definitely put one of those on there. I don't care if it looks raggedy, I don't care. I would have put that on there. Number 3, I would have put my own GPS tracking device in it, because why is Dodge's GPS tracking device only working when the car is on? And I wouldn't put an AirTag in it either, because I think it's a little bit unreliable. If you've got the money, definitely go with a higher quality GPS tracker. Had I done these things, I would probably still have my car. Would I get another Hellcat? Definitely not. Once I have a big house and like a car collection that it wouldn't even matter if I had one or not, then I might pick one up. But for now, definitely not. It's like a part-time job trying to keep your car from getting stolen. Next, car. At the moment, I'm not too worried about getting another car. I had a backup car. It's a BMW X6M. I love that car so much. So I'm not seeing the purpose of getting one right now. It wouldn't be very smart financially. But I would say in maybe about 6 months or so, I'm going to be looking at, listen, I can't predict the future, I'm not God, but I would like in the next 6 months or so to pick up either a McLaren 720S or a Lamborghini Aventador LP700. That's a big stretch, and that might be even a year from now, but that is definitely something that I would like to own. Anyways, guys, I really hope you enjoyed the story time. If you want to help the channel out, be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, and drop a like on this video. I hope that some of these tips helped you. If you have a Mopar like a Scat Pack or a Hellcat, even SXT, GT, RT, protect your vehicles. Please do not ignore this and go and get the things that you need to prevent your car from being stolen. This works for any vehicle, also the tips that I mentioned. So please protect your property, because unfortunately there is a lot of car thieves. Anyways, I love you guys. God loves you. I really hope you enjoyed. Peace.